god. So, yesterday I did play some games, but I didn't post them, so I didn't skip out on my play chess every day idea. But it's been rough. It's been really rough. I have lost a bunch of games. I've been doubting myself. But that's not today. Today we actually did pretty well. We are playing an Accelerated Dragon today, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's a really exciting game. It's a 1510, so it is a little bit on the longer side, but hopefully you stick with it and you enjoy it. Okay, this time we do have a game, and we'll just play Sicilian because that's what we're trying to work on. And I'm really trying to work on the Accelerated Dragon right now. Yeah, trying to work on the Accelerated Dragon. So we're just going to go right ahead and play G3. Wow, this could almost be a Taimanov structure if I wanted it. I mean, I'd have to make some changes. But we'll just play here. Yeah, we'll just play like this. So, not a Taimanov, but it could have been. Could have been one. We'll see what they end up doing. They take, we're going to take towards the center, and we're going to use that to start a pawn push. Now you could say maybe I should play knight here first, but then I get tempoed. Okay. I mean, that's still on the cards. I don't know if I... So they're just immediately trying to do something, so we need to think about this a little bit logically. So they're saying that if we go there... Yeah, They're saying it's not gonna work. Is that what they're saying? Maybe. Well, if we play there... I'm not sure. We could also play here. Play here to play there. And it looks good either way. I mean, other than the fact that our king is in the center. Yeah. Other than that fact. So, yeah, I guess. Play e6. Play e6, prepping d5. And, yeah, I mean, bishop to c4 now seems kind of bad, because meeting that doesn't look great. Another good thing about playing e6, at least in my mind, is I can swing my knight around to e7. That way I'm not blocking the bishop. Okay, well this kind of lets me have it though, doesn't it? Although, I guess then you can have that sort of move. That's true. It's an interesting play. Otherwise, this ends up being pretty flexible, but maybe after that, then after that. Interesting ideas. So my ideas are either playing queen to b6 is good, otherwise just breaking open center, going for something like that, I suppose. Then there's always moving over, plus if this moves, I guess that hangs anyway, so yeah, you know, let's just play for, let's just go d5. And we're gonna go ahead and capture towards the center. And yeah, now we've got Got this guy maybe we can aim at. I mean, rook there looks decent. Finish development. Maybe get my knight somewhere useful. All of it looks good. I don't think that really stops anything. And they have to be a little careful. I mean, if they didn't trade now when they allow me to take, then I could possibly have some tactics with moving my queen in for check and picking up the knight, possibly. Okay, so they don't choose to go that route. Alright, this is fine. I could play for this, but I don't think so. I could just go there immediately, but also doesn't really appeal. I think better to try to do something with this knight and get developed would probably be a great idea. Yeah, I like getting things developed. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, definitely knight to f5 is kind of looking like where I want to be. Maybe with ideas of knight to d4, knight to c2. I should get castle, but it kind of depends on what my opponent does. But yeah, I definitely would like to get castled. That'd be a good thing. This knight's kind of glued in place. So I guess maybe having them try to develop a rook might be good. Okay, so they're playing there. I could go here to here to just try for something, but it's not too compelling. I think also in this situation, just meeting it with h5 is perfectly fine. Yeah, so not really seeing any problems there. And I guess, I mean, they can push more pawns, but I feel like that's really weakening for their king. Okay, that's also nothing much. I was gonna move anyway, so it should be fine. I'm not really concerned with it. Still got a castle. But if we go here, then the queen's got to kind of, well, I mean, queen's got to do something. I'm definitely getting in a situation where I'm going to need to consider castling soon. But at the moment I'm okay with that. It just kind of depends. Now, I do have something to worry about if they get a rook here on this file, because then if I try to go for my plan, then technically, well, queen could take, and then there'd be a trade of queens. I don't know if that's the right strategy. I mean, I can do that, and it's not really... I mean, I could push too. Pushing seems annoying, but it doesn't really do anything. I might use this opportunity right now to castle. Yeah, so I'm going to use this opportunity right now to castle, and we'll kind of see what's next. I mean, knight to d4 doesn't look horrible, but it does also seem like a one-move threat right now. I don't have a lot else. So, yeah, there's not much else at the moment. And I mean, I think this just, I guess, are they thinking about sacking something? If nothing else, I guess just improving my pieces. I guess just moving, like, rook to b2, trying to get my rook activated would probably make a lot of sense. Because rook to b8, then we've got b3, maybe provoking b3. Then maybe this gets accidentally weakened. Which is possible. Yeah, it's not immediately, like, evident how white proceeds from here, I guess. I mean, I guess you do have this sort of jump that can happen there. Well, that might be an issue. Wow, they play that first. I think that just allows me to get... Well, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, there's a part that just wants to gobble up that, but that'd be a little premature. I think playing queen here is a little bit clinical. Because you have weakened now this by pushing. Yeah, so you definitely weakened things. I wonder though, because they'll have to move, and I guess I mean I might as well gobble up a pawn. They can, I guess they can defend, and then maybe we've got something else with our pieces. I mean, again, we still have to get that rook more active, I guess. It depends what they want to do, if they want to defend or not. I mean, well, technically they can't defend. Like, if they go here, that's just patrolled by my... Well, double patrolled, so they can't really do too much there in that situation. Yeah, they can't do a whole lot. Then their bishop has to stay near this, otherwise that falls. So it's not a horrible situation to be in. Trying to see what else they could do. I mean, this would be a pretty bad move on their part. I mean, honestly, they just have to move the knight. And if you try to defend it any other way, it's just I don't know, it doesn't look great. So, but I mean, they can defend it with their rook there. I think in that situation, maybe we play for here to attack the queen, and then maybe aim for that. It could be a play. My opponent's taking a really long time to think about that. So they are choosing to defend it like that. I wonder if I have anything here now. I could also play there, and then go in here and take. Then that wrecks my pawn structure and hangs my queens. Maybe let's not do that. Maybe let's not. Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. But Playing here might be okay. Yeah, that might be. Let's just give a quick thought. No, there's nothing there. Alright, let's go here. And we'll see where my opponent chooses to go. I mean, queen all the way back probably is the right way to do it. Yeah, I'm good. I could blunder my queen. I mean, anyone could blunder their queen, but I'm just a dumb red panda, so I for sure could do it. Unfortunately, if they do find queen all the way back, which I think is the only good way to defend things, then okay, if that happens, maybe then we say improve our rooks. I could definitely improve the rook if that's the case. Okay, so they find queen all the way back. But now also, this isn't defended anymore. I mean, I could move back here. That doesn't really work, does it? I could play back to there. That just seems like a way out, you know? Let's move, I think rook to... I want to keep this rook over here. But... yeah, let's just play rook to b8. Let's play rook to b8. And we'll see what happens. I think too they could take. And if they take there, I mean they lose their knight, and then I've got some extra firepower on that diagonal, so I think that looks good. My opponent's using quite a lot of their time here, but I mean it is kind of like a, I mean it's 10-second increment, so it's really tough to like, you know, flag on time. But I guess time pressure is still a thing even with increment. Yeah, I'm anticipating. Well, no. I think maybe trying to take there might be the best shot they have. Okay. That's not bad. Jeez, I could go there now and just see what they do. Yeah, that looks like a move. If they take... what happens if they take? Maybe then I get my... I could double the rooks. I could double the rooks. I can move back, but that's really not giving me anything. Playing for here, just getting those pawns doubled on the end, and maybe getting a way up for my rook. That looks plausible. Plus, then I've got like double eyes on this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll give up a pawn temporarily to try to get in. We'll see if it bites us on the butt or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. At least I'm making my opponent think a whole bunch. Yeah, actually, this might work out if they take rook over here, just providing more firepower on that pawn. Then with, you know, my sniper bishop as well. Maybe I'm gonna say that I have something in that situation. It could be. Yeah, I might just be dumb. Maybe. That's possible, too. I might switch back over after this to just 10-minute, because these 15-10s, while, like, I like it better, it might not be as entertaining. Yeah, so I think now if I manage to take there, that looks pretty good. Then I'm really applying a lot of pressure. So, see how it goes. Now they're under 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know really how you defend that pawn without dropping support of the knight. Like, I don't know how you're defending the pawn. Seems pretty difficult. Anyway, so, let's see. Is it Rylichter? What's your chess rating? Right, or is it Rylichter? It's one of those. What's your chess rating? Now we're under 4 minutes from my opponent. This is crazy. Yeah, well, I'm horrible at, I'm kind of horrible anyway at that. Wow, that... Okay, ooh, yeah, maybe that does... Nah, it doesn't really defend. It doesn't really defend. I think it might give me another opportunity just to even pile up more. It's just, do I play rook to c8 or rook to b8? Rook to b8 maybe can get harassed some more. We'll go rook to c8. Yeah. We'll do rook to c8. That'll work. Okay, they go back. They do defend that way. I kind of wonder if I'm going to take this way. Might work. Might work. Although this way, you might be able to then put a queen there. Yeah, because like that, maybe queen there then becomes a thing. But then maybe... Oh, hold on, in that situation, queen there... what do we have? I feel like maybe takes like that. And then we're out of it. Otherwise, we play like this. And it's definitely a clean pawn, but kind of tension remains. But I guess we also move this somewhere too, and it's kind of fine. I don't know. Or do I even care about this enough? I mean, I guess here. Maybe it gets a little messy with pins and whatnot. If I go here, can they go here or something? That's another problem. Yeah, that's another problem. Okay, I think we'll start with this. We'll start with this. I'm anticipating that. So kind of see how it goes. Because if they did do that, I'd be able to swing around and get this bishop either way. Otherwise, this I'm also thinking could be a thing. In that situation, maybe we've got takes sort of thing. I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, otherwise, I guess I could give up the rook here for this. and be down a rook. It depends what they do. Yeah, it's going to totally depend on what they do. If queen over here, then I think I'm going to take out the bishop. And if rook here, then I'll need to think about it a second. I might sack. Well, not sack, just be down the exchange. But then technically it's two pieces for rook, so I think it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm 1310, 1320 chess.com. I'm over on Lee Chess right now because I'm trying to practice new openings. And I've just been enjoying Lee Chess, honestly. I do all my chess studies on Lee Chess, and the puzzles are better here, so I've just been over on Lee Chess. But yeah, trying to get to 1500 chess.com rapid by the end of the year, and then get to 1200 blitz. Okay, that's a move. That's a move. Wow, okay. That is a move. Should I still go with my plan? I mean, I guess. I guess I still go with my plan. I don't know. Unless there's something better. I'd love something better, but I don't think there is anything better. Maybe there, and then maybe get my queen in like this, and just... Yeah, that might be... Oh no, of course. If I take here, they retake, and I retake. That's... Yeah, that's fine. Just making sure. Okay. Should be fine. And then we retake like this. Bishop still patrols over here, which I could see my opponent really, like, blundering, maybe. Okay, they go that way to defend. I think we should just go over here. And then, you know. Yeah, I think we'll just go there. Do I really want to? I mean, they're going to try to push the pawn. Yeah, they're going to try to push the pawn. It's kind of just a question then of where do I want to go to try to defend said pawn? Do I want to use a rook to defend? So it doesn't look great. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But I think now we just go over here like this. They're gonna get to there. I don't really want that. I don't think I have a lot of choices here. I mean, the best choice... I mean, I'm probably going to have to defend like that. Yeah, so probably defend like that. I'm still eyeing the possibility of taking there, but I don't think I might not be able to. I might have to go back and just take the, you know, take the pawn. Okay, well... That's just going to be what I have to do, I suppose. Yeah, it's not really any choice there. So, just take. I still have this bishop, which is doing a really good job of making sure the queen can't get immediately involved. Which I kind of like. Okay. That doesn't necessarily bother me, although now if I take and they retake, I think that's a problem, so... Yeah, because that just doesn't work otherwise. which is interesting. I could play over here as well. Yeah, it's a move. It's definitely an interesting one because, yeah, if then takes... Is there any way that I can... No, I don't think so. I mean, I could threaten right now. And then they get this in. You know what? That actually looks okay. Let's threaten right now. We'll threaten there, because we're also eyeing this. Queen has to keep an eye on it. And if queen comes in, then I just take, and I end up ahead a piece there. Yeah, so that works too. The funny thing is, like, I could even my queen doesn't even have to defend. It doesn't even really need to defend this because it's defended by the bishop. Yeah, or my opponent. Geez, I didn't even realize that. Down to 40 seconds. I don't think they're winning this one. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, please be sure to shoot me a follow. I'm trying to get my Twitch account fully unlocked since I'm a newer streamer. Okay, wow, they quit. They resigned. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked the video, please be sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment because I really live off those as a smaller creator. I depend on them. Don't leave me hanging. Give me a comment. Let me know how I did. Alright, thanks so much. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!